She's 2 days over on her due date. She's ready to pop. Each contraction has been lasting average about 51 seconds. Frequency is coming in about every 5 minutes. I think we should go to the hospital.
Probably. Is there anybody here? I can have a baby in your chair.
This is a big one.
I know.
This is the second time that we've been at the hospital and our second false alarm. They're sending us home, which is the last thing in the world that Lauren and I want to do. Being patient as we possibly can be, because we want baby Liam to be here and we want to see him. You gonna be okay?
I don't know if we can walk.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Fourth floor, please.
You want a wheelchair holder?
Oh, I just grabbed one.
It's time to have this baby. If something grab it, I can sew up for me and
I need medicine. I need an epidural now. Ah!
What just happened?
I don't know.
I cannot. This is something straight out of Grey's Anatomy. Like, I cannot believe that we just experienced that. So, you experienced that. I indirectly experienced it, and we both agree that I am more traumatized than
Josh
anyone
is
else
absolutely
out of this experience. 2 days before he was born, Lauren's having contractions the entire time, and we're just at home, and she's miserable.
I call in the afternoon to talk to like a midwife. Basically, what she says is, well, you could come in and we could check if you're in labor, but we could also turn you away, and it sounds like you might not be in labor.
She gave us some strong vibes that she didn't want us to come in, and we're like, okay.
I was miserable, in a lot of pain, like in tears, super frustrated.
I don't think baby's coming, and so I'm like, whatever. And then I get a text message from Lauren saying, I need you. And so I go up into the room, and she's doubled over the bed, writhing in pain, having these contractions. And so I start counting them on this app, and you watch it start to get really strong. We're talking like 1.5 minute long contractions every minute to 2 minutes. Lauren had no care about what was going on downstairs.
Literally
She was
screaming out loud. I'm sure I traumatized Tristan and our friend.
What were your impressions when Lauren was upstairs screaming?
I felt really bad because it was, I could tell that it was really, really, well, I mean, massively uncomfortable. But I'd never heard anything like that except for in movies, and you always wonder how truthful those are.
I think you should go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Those are my thoughts.
She did come in. She's like, if it were me, I'd be at the hospital already demanding that they let me in.
It's getting worse, and it's getting worse, and I don't know what to do, because I'm not a doctor, and I don't know when baby's going to come. So I call the nurse one last time, and I'm just like, hey, it's us. She said, how far away are you from the hospital? I said, 7 minutes. She said, is that your wife in the background screaming? I said, yes. She said, we will see you in 7 minutes. And that was go time. I'm freaking out because I'm in the car driving to the hospital and Lauren is screaming.
What do I do?
I am like running red lights. Sorry.
it's okay.
We pull up to the front of the hospital. I just pull the car up at front. I put on the emergency flashers. All I can see is like toe zone. I don't care. We're having a baby right now. By some miracle, we get Lauren out of the car. Some EMTs see us when we're coming into the building, and they're like all hands on deck. Like,
Start pushing elevator buttons, holding doors open for us.
we get up to the 4th floor. We start walking down the longest hall I've ever seen. The midwife that I just called met us halfway down the hall. She's like, hi, I'm Katie. I'm here to help you. And Lauren's like, get me into the delivery room. We get into the room, and my impression is, okay, we're going to set her down. We're going to get her normalized, and then we're going to have this baby. No. There are nurses running into the room, ripping packages open. They're like yelling commands. They're trying to get us to sign consent forms.
Drean, somebody grab it. I can sew up for me and
Do
doing. They don't even have time to get an IV in Lauren. They don't have time to do an epidural. They literally do nothing but put a pad under her and say, let's go.
Start pushing, lady.
I was freaking out. I was right there. They didn't even
By
have to...
freaking out, what he means is he started sobbing uncontrollably, and I don't like. I'm like, are you feeling guilty?
It was a
'Cause
controlled sob.
It was. It was.
You did so good. It was the most intense 40 minutes of my entire life.
40 minutes later, though, baby Liam was born.
Just look at how cute this little guy is. His little foot's right there. Tristan got to come and see the baby already. He is the perfect little big brother. Hey, buddy, do you want to go see baby Liam?
Look at him. He's naked.
Mm-hmm. I just look at this little guy and I think of all the things that he's gonna do in his lifetime. Like the potential that is inside this little sleeping sack. It's just overwhelming to think that we are tasked with helping him work through life's challenges, and it's a daunting task, but there is a lot of love in the room and there's a lot of caring for this little pill.
Seeing how different he is from our first kid, and just realizing that, like, oh, they're like destined for different things and they have different strengths, and it's our job to kind of help them discover who they are, and then also like, okay, now that you know, how can I help you be the best that you can be?
Breastfeeding first, and then we'll work on saving the world.